Hello and welcome back to the Crypto, everybody. Hope you're doing wonderful today. I hope you're doing just great, everybody. Welcome back to the Crypto Report. Don't look at the charts. Whatever you do, don't look at the charts, okay? How we doing, guys? How we doing? I know. Okay, I know. Our prices are down a little bit. It's all right. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Look, got a lot to talk about today, guys. We got a chit-chat about everything going on in this crypto space. Hope you guys enjoy our vibe here at the Crypto Report. We're giving out a vibe, like it's like elegant and or like a little like a wow. It's Mr. L. David Bet says, I survived and got my son to get some BTC for the first time. Very cool. How old's your son, David? John loves the vibe. I love the vibe too. This music is a game changer. Honestly, it makes these streams more enjoyable for me. It makes these streams a lot more enjoyable for me. I'm a little laggy. My bad. My bad. My B. Skeepy says all my coins are pumping. What ones are you guys in? The not pumpy ones. I'm in the dumpy ones. Nobody's in the pumpy coins. There's no pumpy coins right now. Yeah, we're vibing with the tunes. Can you still hear the tunes, Papa? I turned them down a little bit. You know, we got to keep it at are the tunes at a good level? I think they're at a good level. The tariffs are affecting his... Okay, 1 second, guys. Here. 1 second. Pause. I'll be right back. Guys, the tariffs are affecting my... I'm not actually frozen there. Hold on. Okay, it should get better. You guys still with me? One more thing. Okay. All right, guys. Welcome back to the Crypto Report. Hope those of you guys watching this after the fact just fast forwarded through that and got to here. Got some news for you today. We had to go to the Ethernet cable. I changed we got a new dresser, so I unplugged my Ethernet cable. We had good Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is bad again. I should just always keep my Ethernet cable plugged in. When we start these streams, the first thing, when that countdown's going, you guys should be like, you got your Ethernet cable plugged in, Kip? I need help. Okay. I need help. I'm balancing a lot, you know. I got a day job. We got this crypto channel, and I got the baby. And we got tariffs that are killing us all. Everybody's just getting ruined because of these tariffs. What an entertaining start to this stream, right? Or maybe aggravating. Could be aggravating to some. But we gotta remain easy, calm, and chill, I think. Bitcoin at 82K today, lower than we were yesterday. If you've been paying attention to anything I've been screaming at you, not screaming, but telling you guys over the last while, then you would have been prepared for this dip. You would have been prepared for this dip. I hope all you guys are. It's a beautiful day. Actually, literally, I got sun shining where I'm at today. Clear as beef. You know what I'm talking about. Clear as beef. Give me a call later. I know Clear as beef. Give me a call later. I saw your text. Sorry, bro. Busy day. Clear as beef texted me this morning, and he wanted to know, are we golfing? I'm going to say he either want to know if we're golfing or if these markets were going to keep crashing and if he should buy right now. And we can talk about both, brother. We can talk about both. BSS just bought 1K worth of Pepe under 0.00007. Very cool. Well, you got a day of discounts. There's no doubt about it. That's what we're seeing. Sorry, one second. All right, last interruption, I swear. We're seeing some discounts. Okay? And fishing. It's about that time, isn't it? That's who Clear's beef is. He's my fishing buddy. David Connolly says this is an amazing opportunity to increase our margins. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking for nice trades. And if you guys are trading, you know, I love Blowfin. I think it's great. We got like 100 people trading with us on Blowfin right now. We got like 1,500 people that signed up. And so we're trading too. You know, there's always opportunities to trade in these markets. But this is, you know, I've been telling you guys for the last few weeks that, you know, I'm a bull. You know how bullish I am in crypto, but this is a bearish time. Okay. And like, okay, this is a controversial take, but I just don't care. I like the tariffs. There, I said it. I like the tariffs. We're changing it up. Is it painful? Does it stink in the short term? Yeah. Could it sting in the midterm? Yeah. Could it stink in the long term? It could. But whatever. Let's change it up. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Do I love what it's doing to our markets? No, I hate what it's doing to our markets. But at the same time, I love the opportunity. Love the opportunity to get Bitcoin at 82K again. Love the opportunity. I'm not buying Ethereum. Who am I kidding? I'm not buying Ethereum. I'm not buying Ethereum anymore. I'm not. I'd rather buy Bitcoin and I'd rather buy XRP or Solana, to be honest with you guys. I used to be very excited about Ethereum, and I still think that institutions are going to pump Ethereum, and I still think it's going to pump. But why would you buy Ethereum when you could buy other things that are going to pump higher, pump better? They have a better network thing going on. Plus, we all used to be into Vitalik, who was like a super nerd, you know, and now I don't think we're all into Vitalik anymore. Maybe I don't know what he's doing to improve Ethereum anymore. I got to reshare the screen. I see that. I don't know what happened. But I am excited for these discounts personally. A lot of discounts, guys. Let's look at what's up today. Let's look at what's down. Then we'll get into the news. Not anything's up today. It's all down. Whoa. Bartcoin, 31% to the downside. Hype. Not so hype right now. Down 19.3%. Barachain looking bearish. Ethna, Jito, Pepe down 16% in the last 24 hours. Brutal. Great discount. Great discounts. Could we get more discounts? The answer is yes. We could get more discounts. Have you guys been following my tweets? Okay. Coin Baron. Been a member for 9 months. Got a YouTube channel. That guy's a legend. If you're not following Coin Baron on X and following him on YouTube, click his name in the YouTube section and you can follow his channel. Little love for Ethereum, fine, but I don't know. I still think BlackRock's going to pump it. But, this is my X page, and I'm tweeting more. I need to tweet even more. I started tweeting, lost 4 followers. Super awesome. People don't like when I'm bearish. I don't care. I'm a bull. You should know that by now. If you follow me and you listen to everything that I say, and by the way, when I say listen to everything I say, I mean, I'm not a financial advisor. You shouldn't like listen to everything I say and take it as, like a strategy per se, or a fact. I mean, I'm trying to spit facts, but I'm a speculator just like you guys. I've been in the market since 2016. I've seen these games. And so as I've been tweeting over the last few days aggressively, today's a bull trap. It was a bull trap yesterday, and so it begins. Short squeeze first, sell the rumor, buy the news. I laughed at it. I was skeptical. Me looking at my short positions, that's a good joke. Enjoyed it. Here come your discounts. He put up this as soon as he this is exactly we saw action and a 2 from Oscar. Don't know what you're doing, frankly. You should be following Oscar. Thanks for that $2 super sticker from Oscar Ramos, my friend, a legend as well. Oscar's in the house. We got everybody. Liberation has never felt so red, says Daryl. Yeah, I actually tweeted at somebody, and somebody was like, do you guys feel liberated? And my response was, well, do you feel free? Just like Tom Petty, free falling, because that's what we're doing. We're free falling right now, which is real. But then this was me looking at my short positions 10 minutes later. Shorts are good right now, okay? I'm a bull. I'm shorting to accumulate on the lows. Profit on the shorts to buy the dips. Simple. That's why I like to trade. That's why we talk about bluffing, because it's a part of a strategy. It's a part of a strategy, and it's certainly not for everybody. But it's certainly an excellent strategy to allow yourself to gain more capital to buy these dips. Unfortunately, some people lose at trading. If you're, not an effective trader, you got to learn. And the way to learn is to have patience, try it, long support, short resistance, and use low leverage to start, for sure. If you're going to leverage trade, you got to start with low leverage and learn, okay? Papa, I'll see you later. Thanks for tuning in. Shout out to the chat, by the way, around town, and Andy Fink and all you guys in the chat, everybody. Didn't see that one. Here come the discounts. Yeah, here come the discounts. These are the discounts. Now, there's some rumors going on right now. Nick O'Neill, Choose Rich, the most interesting looking man on the internet, maybe. His face is so interesting. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. He looks interesting looking. But in this video, he comes out and he talks about how ChatGPT generated tariffs. Do you see that on that? ChatGPT generated tariffs, and basically saying in this video, and this guy's got a lot of followers. This guy's got 238K followers or whatever. Saying that the tariffs were ChatGPT generated, and he even tweeted about it. No, that's a rumor. Even some of the bigger names, he's a bigger name. Again, nobody's giving you financial advice. And my Ethernet cable's not working? Bummer, man. I don't know what's going on. Sorry, guys. Bear with me. This is not a real story. I want you guys to see this. I do not believe this. This is just people on X talking about this. Trump administration may have used AI models to calculate its new tariff policies. Okay, let's break down. And so, like, what people are doing is, like, they're ChatGPTing and AI calculating how to do tariffs. It's like, it's silly. It's internet stuff. Ignore this stuff. Ignore this crud. I got hiccups. I have hiccups. This is what crypto brings to the table for you guys. Stories filled with fear. He basically said, in this video, like, if you're in the market at all, like, I don't know why you're in the market. You shouldn't be in the market. I disagree. I mean, I think this is the time, especially to enter the market. When you have people telling you to not be in the market, it's certainly a time to start considering getting into the market if you're not already in the market. And if you're already in the market, sure, you're experiencing pain. But the reality is that you buy over time, you end up in a great position in the long run. You know, if you sold during the pandemic crash for the traditional market back when we first had that coming out, you would have been kicking yourself. One of my brother-in-laws actually panic sold the tariff crash, the pandemic crash back in the day. Did he regret that? Of course he did. And this is the tariff crash. And if you panic sell the tariff crash, are you going to regret that? Of course you're going to regret that in the future. I mean, especially if you're selling your Bitcoin. Now, if you're selling your altcoins, it's hard to hang on. I get it. But I believe in altcoins, not all of them, the good ones, right? I believe the good ones. And by now you should know what I think the good ones are. You know, the US-based cryptos, the top cryptos, the ones that are Ethereum competitors, the ones that are getting ETF proposals, the ones that are maybe going to get tax advantages with this new presidential administration. Those are the ones that I'm looking at. And I'm not a fan of telling people to get out of the market. I don't really believe in getting out of the market. I believe in staying in the market over time. And you know, later on this year, the biggest number one thing that I've been talking about, which is like our future catalyst for crypto, is the Fed pivot. Okay? And we need the Fed to pivot. We absolutely need the Fed to pivot. And I think they're going to be pivoting at some point here later this year. Right now, there's a 70% chance that we're not going to get a pivot in May. But there is a 30% chance that we're going to get a pivot in May, which is actually a decent chance. Like, I mean, it's not the higher probability thing to happen, but it's decent. I'm relatively happy, I guess, seeing 30% as a chance. But in June, you're only looking at a 21% chance that we're going to get a pause. We're looking at rate cuts coming up in June. Now, these tariffs could change that, okay? Just because we're seeing, that there's a good chance that we're going to get a Fed pivot in June doesn't mean that that's not, that could maybe not happen, because now that the tariffs are in place, we have to see what the tariffs do. Now that he's signing the papers and the tariffs are coming into place, there's going to be more counter tariffs probably. And we might do counter tariffs on the counter tariffs, and then we might counter tariff their counter tariffs, and we all might be counter tariffing each other. And things could just keep going until we reach a boiling point, and then there's some agreements or somebody backs down. That's the worst case scenario. I don't really believe in that scenario. I think that this is going to trigger some negotiations. Some will certainly counter tariff us again. But, what I'm fearful for, okay, is that, not that everybody's going to counter tariff, but that there will be some counter tariffs, maybe for some major countries. Maybe then there's counter tariffs on those counter tariffs. And we might get a pushing out of this expectations for a rate cut in June. It might go to July. It might go to September. And we might even lose rate cuts in 2025. That's a possibility. That's my doom and gloom scenario. But I don't really believe that. I really do believe that we are going to see things turn around at some point later this year. We're going to see the Fed pivot at some point later this year. I think that everybody's overreacting to tariffs right now. Sure, there's a reason to do it. I understand when people are fearful for it. But, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. There are many people that were looking at Bitcoin at 110 thinking, should I buy? Should I buy? Is it going to 200? Should I buy? Should I buy? Is it going to 300? And now that it's sitting at 82, people are running away like scared little children. And I don't want to be a scared little child. It's not fun to be a scared little child. It's scary. Don't be scared. Be bold. That's what has historically helped people in the markets the most. When you are buying the deep, as Skeepy says in the chat, you're going to end up in a better position in the future than if you didn't buy the deep. Okay? Did I say market a lot? Market. Scott says it might be a rumor. Scott's filled with rumors. Love you, Scott. It might be a rumor, but I read something about Jerome Powell going to resign because he's not getting along with President Trump. I mean, dude, I wouldn't be surprised. And things aren't too hot for him. I bet you he's annoyed with the position that he's in, but he's probably going to see this through and probably get the thing back on track for, you know, his reputation's purposes, and then probably ditch us all, which would be fine. Let's get somebody fresh. Maybe he's doing okay, but you know, let's get somebody fresh, because he actually clearly doesn't get along with the president. That's clear. He's annoyed with the president. You can see it in his face, which isn't great. You know, you don't really want a Fed chair, and I get it. You know, people don't like Trump. Fine. But like, you know, that position that Fed chair Jerome Powell's holding should be a totally president agnostic, bipartisan, you know, non-political position. And maybe he is slightly political, but I do think he's trying to get the country back on track. To support Jerome a little bit, I think he's trying to do the right thing for his own sake and his reputation. I think he's trying to do the right thing. Coin Baron says not scared by the current tariffs, but things can escalate quicker with countermeasures. Yeah, countermeasures for sure. So let's see. And then if they escalate quickly, well, then they could de-escalate a lot quicker, because this thing's kind of they might have to get worse before they get better. So we could get some lower levels. Here you go. Actually, and then our squeeze yesterday, and then $140 million. A follow up to that, and then there's just people selling off right now and getting out of the traditional market, getting out of crypto. If we go over to Yahoo Finance, yeah, I mean, look at this story. Trump just put the Fed in even a greater bind. Glasses down on the nose. Yeah, I mean, like, because this is going to make inflation a little tougher. Trump's tariff wreak havoc on a battered Wall Street. You know, do you feel like this? Okay. These are very actually. Seems like these are, you know, a little biased. These articles. Here's an article. Let's see this one. Here's an article on how the Trump team came up with the reciprocal tariffs. Does this one talk about that AI? No, they've got a formula. They have a formula. But some people were saying it was AI. No, but you know, you got to have a formula. You got to have a reason. You got to have a method to the madness, right? But anyway, I mean, here's how the markets are reacting. The S&P 500 is down 3.4% today. The Russell's down 5% today. Everything's down today. Everything's down. It's an everything crash, okay? 100% in the chat says, Kip, is this not the mid-bull run pullback? Of course it is. Of course it's the mid-market pullback. Oh, yeah, on my thumbnail, I'm asking, is it over? No, it's not over. That was clickbait. No, it's not over. Of course it's not over. You really think that I think it's over? Of course it's not over. This is the mid-market pullback, folks, just as you say in the chat. Bitcoin slides to 81K as Trump tariffs jolt the stock market. And these stocks, let me tell you, I like the stocks. I like them a lot. Frankly, I'm not even really looking at the stocks. I don't even have eyes. My eyes, I don't even use them. Though I have the best eyes, and they're not looking. Don't even look at the market, frankly. Actually, but I am looking at the market and I'm buying the dip. Thanks for the dip. And also, darn, why'd you give us this dip? But thanks for the dip. It's a bad thing. You could paint it as a good thing. I'm a painter. Paint it as a good thing. I believe that it's a good thing to have dollar cost averaging opportunities at these prices. Okay? That's what I believe. Powell probably will sound dovish tomorrow. Is Powell speaking tomorrow? I don't know if Powell's speaking tomorrow. Andy Fink says, I think I heard you were going to be a guest on another fellow Crypto X YouTube channel soon. Well, I've been on Oscar's channel quite a bit. Thanks again for that super sticker, Oscar. Appreciate it. No, but I interact with some other YouTubers. And if there's any others out there we should interact with, make an introduction for us. We'll talk to them. We'd love to. I thought today, April 3rd, was the closed SEC meeting. Okay, so he is going to be speaking. I didn't know that. Okay. But no, this is the tariff crash, guys. Okay. And I've been talking about it for weeks. We all have, but I told you, you know, in no shape, size, or form was this a bullish event. Okay. It's an everything crash, and you've got these other things kind of going on. People are taking the opportunity to throw everybody in front of the bus. Eric Trump's been getting criticized. Trump family business has been getting criticized for interacting with crypto, talking about how his company was the most canceled company probably on earth, which there's a lot of people that definitely don't like the Trumps. I understand that. And so there's probably some truth to that. And some people are saying, Eric Trump and Donald Trump aren't even talking. Of course they're talking. But they're in crypto and they support crypto. The president supports crypto. Is that a conflict of interest? Yeah. Does that mean that it's going to stop crypto from becoming the future? No. Fidelity introduces retirement accounts with minimal fee in crypto investing. There is so many good things coming in the future for crypto. No doubt about it. And, they're just adding Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. I think we've got a lot more cryptos for them to add in the future. There's so many stories of new companies getting into crypto. Here we have USDC, stablecoin issuer, Circle, just filed for their IPO. So they're actually going to launch their stock soon, which is very, very cool. We're continuing to see crypto companies getting embraced here in the U.S. because of the president, but because of Congress and the Senate being pro-crypto as well, just because crypto is here to stay, okay? These are dips. These are painful times. I get it. You want them to go back up. You want rate cuts. You might have to wait a little while for those rate cuts, though. Okay, guys? We might just have to wait a little while for those rate cuts. Throw a comment, by the way, in the chat down below. Let's have a conversation. BSS in the chat says, member for 14 months. I have no eyes. I don't even use them. You like that? Good. Glad. If you guys want to become a member like BSS in the chat, I got a link in the description down below and a link to sign up for Blowfin if you want to check it out. The ad for CDC. The ad for CDC. What's the ad for CDC? I didn't see that. Circle prints profits like crazy. Oh, yeah, they do. They do. I actually have a friend that was working at Circle for a while there, and I think he's got some stock. I think that's pretty neat. He's gonna have a good time with that. Daryl Young saying, should look up the Smoot-Hawley Tariff Act of 1930. It was a big factor in exacerbating the Great Depression. Sure. I was looking at a chart the other day. So I talked about this in a short yesterday, okay? Big Crypto says, this is just an opportunity to buy at a discount. I agree. Let's keep our mindset positive. I do agree. Okay? I want to talk to you guys about this. Listen to me here. Yesterday, for my company meeting, my day job, we had our 401k person come in. And I did this in a short yesterday, so forgive me if you saw the short and you saw me talk about this, but I'm sure many of you guys didn't. Yesterday, we had our 401k person come into our company meeting, and she talked about, make sure you're taking advantage of the employer match and all these things and boring 401k stuff. But what caught my attention was she was so bearish. It was unbelievable. You could tell she was fearful. She was upset about tariffs. She was upset. She was going to get a lot of phone calls. She said, I'm going to get a lot of phone calls if people panic. She said, don't panic, sell. But she was also very bearish, kind of instilling fear into the crowd, which was crazy. Maybe not the best strategy for a 401k provider, but she was exuding a bearish sentiment. But she also pulled up a very interesting set of facts. And in those facts, and now, Daryl, I'm responding to you talking about the Smoot-Hawley Tariff Act of 1930 exacerbating the Great Depression. If you had bought during the Great Depression, if you had bought ahead of the Great Depression and you had bought after the Great Depression, 5 years after that, you would have actually been up like 200% or something like that. So, even in the Great Depression, even in the 2007, 2008 housing bubble crash, even in the pandemic crash, when everything's doom and gloom and we all want to, moan and groan, okay? Those historically are always followed by recoveries, okay? And so the more fear there is, the more bullish I can be. Okay. The long time horizon always wins. It always wins. Okay. Not on, memes necessarily. Okay. Not on this little coin that nobody really cares about. You have to understand that a play, and I've talked about it, and I'm not really into Jasmine anymore after the news that I've seen about it. That's just, I'm ready to pivot. I'm always ready to pivot if need be. That was always a more speculative coin. That was always a more risky play. That's not necessarily what I'm talking about when I'm talking about long-term. What I'm talking about is Bitcoin, the S&P 500, even XRP, Cardano probably, Ethereum, even though I was talking negatively about Ethereum earlier. So the more fear that we have, the more upside there can be after that fearful dip. We need that pivot. Clear as beef. Around Town says Nvidia is almost ready to be picked up again. Yeah, we might have 2 months of discounts, guys. We might have 3-4 months of discounts. It could happen, okay? Let's look at the charts. Let's pull up some charts. We like to here. It's good. You like to have fun. Let's all have some fun. Let me remove that. Okay, let me add it. There we go. Let's look at some charts because I told you so. I told you so. I told you so. Okay. Looking at the total market cap for crypto, let me zoom out a little bit. Here is our 2021 Schwam highs. Okay, lost them. Lost support there. Next level, 2024 highs for total market cap. I told you if we lose this level, we could come lower. We lost the level. We've still got 3 days, 8 hours left. Maybe this is just a wick. Looks like we lost the level. This wick says that we want to come lower. Now we're back below it on the weekly candle. We have bullish momentum. We wicked above, but we rejected off of 2.8, which is, again, our 2021 highs. And here we are coming lower. I've been calling this. I've been talking about it. I'm a bull, but I've been short-term bearish because the tariffs are obviously not a bullish thing. Okay? My voice is glitching? Is my voice glitching, guys? Is my voice glitching? Is it still glitching? Is it still glitching? All good? All good. All good. Okay. Cool. So, listen. We are coming down a little bit lower. Maybe to 2.42 trillion. Maybe to 71K. We might even revisit our 2021 weekly candle closes at 65K. That is my personal worst case scenario now. I was telling you guys that it's 70K. Well, things change. Here we are looking at it, thinking about it, seeing it. We might even come down to 65K. If we come lower, yeah, we could even come down to 60. Revisit this first little bump up there. There's other levels lower. I don't even want to go there. I don't think we need to go there. I'm within reason. I am very comfortable with a dip, 34% from the highs. I would even be able to settle with a 40% move down to 65K, an insane discount for Bitcoin. Okay, it could happen. It could happen. I'm not telling you it's going to happen. I never do that. I think that the market's still going to come lower. 71K is kind of my weekly candle close stopping point that I'm looking for. We could come down to 65. It could happen. Okay, tariffs are causing fear. Do not panic, though. Do not panic. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not giving financial advice. Don't panic, though. Panicking's never good. Ever. Okay? Not to say selling's not good, but panic selling is not ever good. Okay? Panic, chaos, not good. Chaos is not good. So don't be chaotic. Smash the like button, by the way. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Give us a repost on X if you haven't done so already. If you want to do some trading, trade this volatility. I like trading this volatility. You can sign up for Blowfin using our link down below in the comments. And the XRP is down to $2. I got an XRP video coming later today if you want to check it out. Talking about where XRP might go, but I told you. Coming back down to $2. Easily could have made a short play down to $2. I made some good money on XRP on the short side. It was beautiful. It was great. Love it. Great opportunities. More DCA money when you profit on a trade. What else is going on in the chat, guys? How are you feeling today? Let's look at Pepe. Pepe breaking lower. Pepe could even come lower. Pepe versus Bitcoin breaking down. Bitcoin dominance moving on up. It is. It is. We might see Bitcoin dominance even come up to 70%. So, there you go. Scott says, if you're going to panic, panic buy. I don't like panicking at all. Don't panic buy, don't panic sell. Just stay calm. Do your research. Pick what you believe in. DCA in over time. Take profit when you need to buy things or improve your life, and cash out a little bit when you're bought low, sold high. It's easy. It's easy stuff, guys. We predicted this crash. DXY collapsing is a good sign for BTC long term. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's an everything crash right now. DXY crashing right now is good. I mean, Larry Fink's come out and said the dollar stinks and Bitcoin's great. So what do you think? Is Bitcoin good? I think so. I think Bitcoin's great. Crow's holding okay. It is for now. I don't know if it will, John. If Bitcoin falls lower, Crowcoin easily is coming back down to 7 or 6 cents. Was that loaded lion coin doing lately? It's coming down. It basically hit resistance at the market cap for CRO, and it is now coming down, which is not surprising to me at all. Without giving financial advice, I was kind of, it's take profit opportunity. It's take profit opportunity for lion. How high can it go? It's not going to 10 billion at a time like this. It was already at 2.5 billion. It got up to like 2.6 billion. I called it. Yeah, I did. I mean, look, I don't like doing the whole, like, oh, I told you so, like, what an expert I am or any of that. I don't like doing that. But, I'm going to call a spade a spade. I've told you guys when I get a call wrong. I liked Jasmine. I don't like Jasmine anymore, and so, though there were some great trading opportunities on Jasmine that I took advantage of. Even if you don't like a coin, you can still trade it. I just don't, hold coins that I don't hold coins that I don't like. Okay. Appreciate you, Daryl. Appreciate you, Daryl. I'm looking at the chat. I'm catching up on the chat. Okay. Did BlackRock file for an XRP ETF, or is that a rumor? I think that's a rumor, but I think they will. I think they will. If it is real, it could be. I wouldn't be surprised if that's a real story, but I don't think that it is yet. So be aware of that. Is Pepe going to be okay? Well, in the short term, maybe not. In the long term, yeah, I think so. I think Pepe is like it's like a Dogecoin now, and Dogecoin's like still in the top 10. So I think Pepe could get to the top 10. I think that Pepe will be okay. It's a meme. You're better off buying Bitcoin or an XRP or Cardano or an Ethereum or Solana, no doubt, for safety purposes. But if you're chasing some big gains, you want to get a little position of Pepe, I don't mind it. I like Pepe, and you got a big discount. And I think Pepe is the chosen one in terms of memes outside of Doge and Shib, which is old news. Not as bullish on Shib as I used to be. Still bullish on Shib. Just don't think it's going to be as good of a performer as Pepe personally. Again, not financial advice because, I got to say that. Eric, yo. Saw on Twitter this boycott Binance thing. What did I miss? Something happened on Binance. I think probably because the hyper liquid thing. I don't know. There's always drama going on. Joe Young says Fartcoin to 0. Yeah, maybe. Maybe not, though. Fartcoin might explode again just because it's ridiculous. And ridiculous things happen in crypto all the time. Skeepy says, I trust AI models more than I trust humans with agendas. Yeah, to a point, I hear where you're coming from, but also, where does AI models get their ideas from? From what the humans are talking about. So it's tough, but, to a point, yeah, I hear where you're coming from there, Skeepy. I don't think I'm saying your name right. Maybe I am. Eric's making hot dogs. Nice. Hot dogs in a bubble bath. I foresee a V-shaped recovery. I do too, Lonnie. Though I think we're still on the first part of the V. I think we're on the first part of the V. Bitcoin's slipping more right now. Slippity dippity doo. Rip. DCA guys is my favorite trick move. Shooting surprise. A lot of uncertainty with the tariffs. I told you guys, I think I support the tariffs. I think so. Do I like what's happening with the price action? No. Could the tariffs be horrible? Yeah, they could be. I might at the end of the day be like later on be like, those tariffs were stupid. I don't know, but I don't know. We're changing it up. It's painful. It's bad. And if you hate tariffs, I get it. I could hate tariffs, but let's see what happens. I don't know. Are they going to decrease our taxes here in the U.S.? I don't know. I'm curious. I'm just a curious guy. I'm curious like a cat. Meow. Meow. Okay. I'm going to end it on that. Meow. DCA, HODL, smash the like, subscribe to the channel, do your own research, subscribe to the channel, tap the like, do your own research, subscribe to the channel. Kip's glitching, totally glitching. The market's glitching too. Take advantage of the glitch. You got discounts, buy the dip. I have eyes. I just don't use them. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Till next time. You can sign up for Blowfin, smash the like, subscribe. More content coming every day. All love to you guys. Blessings. Sayonara.